Almost everyone knows some of the stories about Bonnie and Clyde, but most people don't know the truth about what led up to their ambush. This book, The Trap, the untold story of Sheriff Henderson Jordan and the final pursuit of Bonnie and Clyde, was released May the 23rd of 2025. That's 91 years to the date of the ambush, and it finally separates fact from fiction. Brad Dyson is a lifelong resident of Bienville Parish and lives a few miles from where the ambush posse ended Bonnie and Clyde's crime spree. He earned a master's degree in history and is the author of a weekly syndicated history column entitled Remember This. Brad is a former editor of the Bienville Parish Journal. He is a former paralegal, and he's also a former law enforcement officer who is determined to separate facts from fiction. For far too long, Sheriff Henderson Jordan's role in ending the crime spree of Bonnie and Clyde has been overlooked or ignored. On the rare occasion that he is portrayed in films or documentaries, he is depicted as an insignificant character. Since 1934, we have accepted the notion that Frank Hamer located the outlaws and led the ambush against them. Henderson Jordan was the sheriff of Bienville Parish, Louisiana, when he learned that Bonnie and Clyde were hiding somewhere within the jurisdiction that he had been sworn to protect. It was he who tracked the gang down to their hideouts, who set the trap to capture them, and who led the ambush posse to end their crime spree in a hell of gunfire. Author Brad Dyson spent nearly a decade sifting through FBI files, newsreels, newspapers, photos, telegrams, filmed interviews, and true crime magazines to separate fact from fiction. While detailing the gang's many crimes, including theft, burglary, armed robbery, carjacking, kidnapping, terrorism, torture, and murder in a play-by-play fashion, The Trap analyzes the events in Henderson Jordan's life which led to the final pursuit of Bonnie and Clyde and the legal battle which followed. Now, I received my copy a few days ago and I can't put it down. Growing up in Louisiana, I heard my grandparents and other elders in the area talk about Bonnie and Clyde. Some of their stories were always exactly word for word the same, and some seemed to change a little bit each time they were told. Now, I'm not even halfway through the book, and I've already learned many facts that I'd never heard before. Most of the pages have footnotes that share the exact location of the official files where we can do our own research to check them out if we choose. Now, this book has a lot of photos included, and some of them are very graphic, but they document things exactly how they happened. And some of the other photos, they've never been seen by the public before. Another thing included in this book that I think is really cool is the QR codes that you can scan with your smartphone camera and be taken to interactive Google Maps where you can see and learn more about the known locations and points of interest that Bonnie and Clyde were at. One of these QR codes takes you to a map where it shows you each place that they stole a car. This one blew my mind because I never realized they travel such a large area. What I appreciate the most about this book is how it not only reveals facts rarely mentioned anywhere else. I love how it honors the legacy of a quiet southern sheriff who let his actions speak louder than his words. It's clear the author took his time with years of research and poured his heart into uncovering facts that had never been shared. For that, I highly recommend this book to anyone who enjoys reading American crime history, law enforcement stories, or just well-known nonfiction that brings forgotten heroes into the spotlight that they deserve. You'll find a link in the description where you can get your own copy. And don't forget, this book makes a great gift for anyone who loves to read and learn the facts about American history. In my opinion, this book gets a 5-star review all the way. Check it out.
Have fun.